So we are in Waterloo, Iowa.
Welcome to Iowa.
That is not a negative comment. We are here, I'm here for work, and we are standing in front of the John Deere Tractor and Museum.
And Engine Museum.
Yeah, engine. Yeah, engine.
Do hello, hi, and welcome.
Yeah, we are really excited. This is actually free, I believe. I think that's what you said when you looked it up. Every time she comes with me to travel, so every time I travel, I try not to go away from the hotel. So when she comes with me, she says, "We're going somewhere."
So we're doing this.
And I'm like, okay, what is it? I don't know. So, but I'm really fascinated. It's kind of cool to see whatever they have to show.
I'm anticipating that it's just gonna be like a showroom of like tractors. That's what I think. Is my hair uneven? No, it's because I haven't.
Well, and here's the other thing. Like, why is John Deere Museum in Waterloo, Iowa? There's nothing here.
I have no idea. Like, we're literally by the freeway.
Yeah. I'm really excited. It's kind of cool. It is gloomy.
Yeah, I'm excited to know like more about it.
Yeah.
And what goes into it and things like that. If it's a free museum, I wonder what it's going to be like.
I know.
Who knows? It's exciting just to go and check it out.
Yeah. But like she said, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. We are looking at changing when we do post videos. We're not sure exactly when because it's not as consistent. So we try to do 2 a week. So that's our promise.
Sometimes it only happens once. So right now we're posting 1 to 2 times a week.
Yeah. But thank you for visiting, and we really hope you enjoy this.
Like you said, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to share with your family and friends.
We haven't vlogged together in forever.
Comment. We love seeing those comments.
Yeah.
If there's something that we're doing that you guys don't like, please let us know. But please tell us nicely. We'll try to fix that or try new things.
Yeah.
If there's stuff in Iowa, let us know.
For sure. All right, guys, enjoy this video. So we just checked in, and they give us like little time cards, and about halfway through they said you get check in and clock in and keep it as a souvenir. That's pretty neat.
And admission's free.
Oh, and admission is free, and they close at 5 o'clock Tuesday through Saturday. It's pretty nifty. It reminds me of that song John Deere Green by Joe Diffie. It's pretty cool. They do have a theater here that plays like a 7-minute video. If we have time to make it through there, they just started. We'll see what we can do about adding it to this. And here's some more info. Here's the address, the tours, and the time. You know, I think we take advantage of our washer and dryer. Even though it gets frustrating when it doesn't work all the time.
My nana still has the old ones. Like you do the wash and then you have the wringer that you do to kind of dry it out. Gotta go straight. Is that hard? The way it moves. No.
Oh, they show how the water mill works. That's pretty cool. What is this? Want to make some horsepower? Try using your own energy to produce. She got the 3 foot. That was for 1/16 horsepower. Good Lord. Now let's see a half a horsepower. She's going to ask me to kick that out. I am not.
I really didn't even try that hard. I was just laughing too hard. You gonna do it?
So 1 horsepower is equal to 5.
Oh god. That's nothing, right? See? You're struggling too. That's a little rough, right?
This is how much a horsepower is. 550 pounds, the distance of 1 foot per second. Wow. Oh, this is cool. An old tractor.
While preparing for the harvest of 1892, my assistant, William Mann, and I worked on a new way to power our threshing equipment. Instead of using steam power, I purchased a single-cylinder gasoline engine and mounted it on the running gear of a steam-powered tractor. After months of manufacturing parts and making adjustments, I tested the machine in the wheat fields of Langford, South Dakota. The following year, I moved to Waterloo intent on manufacturing and selling my new gasoline-powered traction engine. Right behind you is a replica of my traction engine.
Wow. That's pretty nifty. Oh, they had a horse drawn too? That's really cool. Wow. It's in 1938. It says don't touch. But in 1849 was when they only had 16 people. Yeah, why Waterloo? I mean, if you look at a map, and I'll put a map right now. If you look at a map, it's in the middle of Iowa.
Maybe that's why, because it's like the middle of the U.S.
Maybe. That's really cool. Already known as the factory city of Waterloo, continued to grow at the turn of the century. In 1903, area entrepreneurs purchased land to develop along Cedar River, named the Westfield Addition. I didn't know that. That's cool. It's a kerosene tractor. Waterloo boy. There's a lot of information. This is really cool. So the Waterloo boy was a brand obviously made down here. They personified an illustration as baby-faced boy wearing a straw hat and bib. Oh, that's so cool. This is the Waterloo boy. That's cool. All right.
I've always enjoyed working with engines. When I was a teenager, I built an engine in the workshop in our backyard, right here in Waterloo. As head engineer, I turned my attention to another one of my passions, the automobile. My colleague, Charles Duryea, and I briefly formed the Waterloo Motor Works in 1903. But it was my stationary engine and tractor designs that put Waterloo on the map and eventually attracted the attention of Deere & Company.
What was that?
Deere & Company officials wrote this check to purchase the Waterloo Gasoline Engine Company.
$2 million.
The check total of $2.1 million does not include the $100,000 down payment and other fees.
Wow.
And this was in 1918.
Wow.
Of $2.1 million.
And with the inflation the way it is now, could you imagine how much that is? That guy made some bank. Wow, look at that one.
Not long after Deere & Company purchased the Waterloo Gas Engine Company, I was asked to oversee the Waterloo operations. So my wife, Roberta, and I moved from Moline to Waterloo in 1919, just after the citywide worker strike. When I got here, we were able to keep employee morale high, and we continued to expand a factory that was already one of the largest in the city. We navigated some tough times here in Waterloo.
Model E engine. Wow. They did a really good job with this museum. Yeah. Well, Deere & Company deeply appreciates the recognition given its subsidiaries. That's cool. Wow. What is this? Oh, these are the pistons. So this was used in Model D, I think.
Model D was the most famous model.
Changing the field. Wow. Merlin Hansen.
I used to work summers at Deere while I finished my engineering degree. They offered me a full-time position in 1930, and I worked on the designs and improvements for different tractors. I also helped redesign stationary gas engines and helped improve tractor hydraulics. But no project was as challenging or rewarding as the new generation of power, where we completely redesigned the John Deere tractor, starting from square one.
Well, that's cool. They show you how they came up with the designs and stuff. And look at this. Wow. This was the Model 4010 of 1961, manufactured here in Waterloo, Iowa. Horsepower was 71.93. Wow. Are you tiki-talking? We're on TikTok. We don't post that often, but definitely,
We do.
if you want to laugh at us, that's the best way to find out.
Behind the scenes
Yeah.
on our Instagram.
Yeah. Those are cool. Wow. This is the Model GM 1942. It has 34 horsepower. You gotta wonder how it was able to get through some of the mud and the thick mud that comes through. This is like a Zamboni. This is the Model 60 Orchard. 37 horsepower. And look, you drive it like this. So it looks like a Zamboni. And this one here is a Model 50 from 1955, and it's 27.7 horsepower. That's pretty cool. And moving on, we have the Model B tractor of 1945, 18 horsepower. That's crazy. A foot pedal engaged with electric starter on this tractor.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like the 1932 tractor machine. Model G. I would never have known.
Ready for this one?
Oh, look at that. That's cool. Who would have? I would never have.
There's my hand. That one. That's that one right there.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The John Deere name was placed on the side of the hood instead of the tractor's front. For the first time, a simple gold ornament was added to the center of the hood. What tractor is that?
2010. Huh. Now, I do play Farm Simulator.
So then you should know.
Well, no. The last one, 2019, the one I have now, I know there's been another one that's been brought out, was the first year you can actually buy
A John
a
Deere.
John Deere. But look how massive this room is. Oh, wow.
Although I was involved with many engineering projects at Deere, the design of the tractor industry's first deluxe cab was really exciting work. For years, we looked for the best way to cut down the noise, the heat, the dust for the tractor driver. I relied on the work of acoustical engineers to reduce noise, while other experts developed air conditioning units that could tolerate the harsh conditions of field work. When the project was finished, in about 1970, our customers really seemed to like the quiet, comfortable cab.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that's like renderings of the font that they wanted to use.
Yeah, probably. There's one everywhere.
Alright, comment down below if you know how to read all this. 'Cause it looks Chinese to me. That's so cool. Wow. And up top, they're showing different ways of how they've worked on rollover technology to make sure that the farmer was safe. That's cool. Ooh, we can design our own.
Yeah. But how would you design it?
New picture.
Oh,
Huh.
look. You never thought you would use these
I know.
projectors and stuff. What is it called? Not projector.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh my god.
But this is like the design room over here in Waterloo. Look like. Wow. They have another person over there for the foundry worker. Wow.
This was his tool kit.
That's really cool. Trigonometry tables. Need that in school so we can cheat. I mean, get better at math.
You would learn.
Yes. Over here. They have more tractors. They have this one here for the CBs. That's really cool. This is from 1972. 50 horsepower and Dubuque, I don't know how to pronounce it, Iowa. And this one is the Model BN. It has 12 horsepower, built in 1936. Look at this one. This one's cool too. This is the Model A of 1934. It has 19 horsepower. Oh, we gotta check in. But first, we're gonna look at the BI. Tractor of 1936 has 12 horsepower engine. Clocking in for work. Get on after it. Oh, that's so cool. March 22nd.
Look.
That's cool.
Yours?
Ooh, I like that color of that tractor next.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
I have to wait. Oh yeah, because we clocking too early, we get fired.
Yeah,
That's so cool. I've never used one of these.
you never have?
No.
We did it at my photography place that I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Never used one of these.
Those are fun, huh?
Oh, that's so. You couldn't be a farmer?
But yeah, that one. This would be insane.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. That was from 1914. I know. This one was in 1947, 1956, and then 1960.
Try that one. It feels weird, right? Do you like any of those ones? That one's better, right? Ooh, look at that blue one.
No.
Oh, what do you do here? Place the water tower and then send it on the floor.
Right there.
Okay, but
That's cool. So she's going to place it on one.
Clock house.
Oh, that's so cool.
The clock house, built in 1940, was once the epicenter of the factory's hustle and bustle. The house swarmed daily with employees clocking in and out of their shifts, as a steady stream of buses and cars dropped off and picked up workers. The clock house also served as a place for employees to meet and head out for lunch breaks and happy hours at local establishments, such as Steamboat Garden in your cities. Even before the factory was here, this same spot served as a social hub for earlier inhabitants. Back in the 1700s, the Iowa and Meskwaki Native Americans who lived here would gather around an iconic oak tree for their council meetings and social gatherings. In later years, the oak tree became a popular place for early settlers to picnic along the river, foreshadowing the same excitement and activity that would later surround the clock house.
Yeah, it's nifty.
I know.
That's really cool that it.
Machining.
That's so cool.
Essential to building a tractor was the art of machining. This process came after the foundry phase and ensured that each part was complete before moving on to assembly. During this process, machinists precisely milled, drilled, ground, and cut parts to exact specifications. During the Waterloo Gasoline Engine Company era, machining took place in buildings C and D. Once John Deere acquired the business and production increased, machining operations were expanded to buildings K and S as well. For many years, the machine shop in Building C was easily recognized by its distinctive sawtooth roof. As operations grew, 5 additional floors were added, which became known as Building C2. Today, machining operations continue at multiple John Deere sites.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, and it has a map of Waterloo downtown. That's cool.
Yeah, right here, look. This is one right here on that one.
Oh, here you go.
And right in front of you
Wow.
there. This is cool. Technology.
Alright, so now we're going to look. This is an awesome color. We can't touch it, but it's an awesome color. So this is the Lance Bulldog of 1956. Manufactured in Mannheim, Germany. Wow.
I'm Lydia Figge. I began working in the payroll department processing payroll in 1908. At that time, the company was called the Waterloo Gas Engine Company. In fact, I interviewed with one of the founders, George Miller. Mr. Miller hired me as a bookkeeper, and little did I know I would find a home with this great company until I retired in 1952. I made wonderful friends, and I have many great memories from my time in the office at John Deere.
Look at this tractor. The 4020 diesel. This one was built here in Waterloo in 1967. It's a big one. Gotta walk all the way backwards. Alright, so now we're going to come around and now we're talking about the modern day almost. So this was built in 1961. Wow. Wow.
Sprayers use long mechanical arms to apply herbicides, pesticides, or fertilizers to crops. This helps farmers increase their yields at harvest. Different types of mowers are used to cut a variety of vegetation, including grasses, hay, alfalfa, or unwanted weeds. One type of mower, a rotary cutter, is used to manage pastures or waterways by cutting unwanted vegetation growth, reducing the need for chemical use.
That's nifty. Look at that one. Tim Taylor. And this one is built in 1981, has 112 horsepower. It's a mini. It's a lawnmower. So cool. We need one of these at their house.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah. Oh my god, look. This is in 1969. 1967 as well. Look at that engine. Could you imagine having that in your car?
Yeah, right. Or your boat.
It's 425 to 750 horsepower.
That's what we see on the farms here, or in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Corn.
It's huge. Too bad they don't have a combine.
You're here for 30 minutes?
It was built in 2014. It's pretty cool. Is it everything you ever dreamt of?
It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, here's all the locations.
Nicholas to Wisconsin, Illinois.
And the headquarters is there in Moline, Illinois. Oh, they do.
Family homes are in Moline, Illinois.
That's cool. Well, it got colder.
It's a little chilly.
I mean, it's 48. It's gloomy. It's kind of nasty. So yeah, I mean, it was 70 degrees yesterday, and now it's really kind of 50 with rain. But honestly,
Like the drizzle rain that
Yeah.
usually is annoying at like Disney and
this
stuff.
wet, annoying. Ugh. All right, so enough with the negativity. This museum,
It's pretty cool.
yeah, this is I was blown away.
We were here for like 30-ish minutes.
Yeah.
We kind of rushed it, yes.
Well, they were closing at
Unfortunately, yeah.
5, and we got here really
We didn't
late.
want to stay here too late for them. But there's plenty of time. Take your time. There's cool
Yeah.
things to do.
We didn't go into the theater, unfortunately, but you know, it's everything was the technology is more advanced than what I've ever seen at Disney, honestly.
And it's for a free museum.
Yeah.
Like she just asked, what's your zip code? And that's it. She's like, here's your tickets.
Right. She was
Like,
at the
what?
zip code. I'm like, I think it's, I don't know. But guys, honestly, if you are here in Waterloo passing through, which is kind of off of I-80, about 100 miles north of I-80, but definitely make this a chance if you are into tractors, if you're into
If
John
you're a
Deere.
farmer,
Yeah.
like farmer, let me say that right, farmer's wife, things like that,
Yeah.
or you just find it interesting, or like you said, want something to do. It's
Yeah.
cool to check out.
Right, and it's just really, it is small, but that's not a negative. They
No,
pack
it's
so
not.
much
Yeah.
stuff.
Like you think, well, seeing this building doesn't make it look like it's small, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a good size.
It's from here and then all the way over
It's
here.
bigger than the Walt Disney Museum.
Yeah, it is, and I think more impressive. And I love Disney. I love Marceline.
Yeah.
Marceline was awesome, but this, guys,
This is pretty cool.
This is awesome. I
And
keep
I've
saying
said-
awesome.
I keep saying cool.
Yeah, well, we'll switch
Check it out.
Yeah.
Because it was awesome.
Totally, man. No. Well, guys, if you did make it this far, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for looking at our channel. We are Echo Travel Ventures.
Don't
and
forget to
we-
subscribe.
Yes.
Share with
need
your family
you.
and friends.
Yes, because like in order for us to kind of do more things with you guys, we need to hit 1,000 subscribers, and that's only because YouTube opens up the door for us to do a lot more things that are really cool. So we can't do that without you guys subscribing.
And
so thank
the
you so
ones
much.
that are already subscribed, thank you guys so much. We definitely consider you our fan bam. I know we say it a lot, but we do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for sticking around.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and comment, and we'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye, guys.